Hi, Leo, and welcome to this reading. This is a message from your guides, and I'm hoping to bring in a message of encouragement. So let's get into your reading. We start with the lyrics from I Knew This Would Be Love by Kina Grannis, and they go like this. When I saw you at your place, something felt familiar in your face. Oh, you smiled as if to say, I knew my heart was yours from the first day. So there's a relationship that is being highlighted here that it's like, there's something really special about this relationship that you have with someone. And it's kind of like everything is focusing in on that relationship right now. Like so many of the distractions that have been around you that have been in the way of this relationship. I don't want to say in the way, okay, but like there's just been a lot of distractions, and it's like this person, you're able to see their face again, and you're like, oh my gosh, you're the person that I have always loved. This is very specific, but I may be channeling a newly empty nester, someone who has just barely, like their kids just barely moved out, and now it's just them and their spouse, and it's like, wow, we can get to know each other again. Like because life was so busy. There's something really special going on in a relationship. If I'm not channeling I mean, obviously not everyone that listens to this video will be an empty nester, but there's also just like the busyness. Yeah, it may still be there, but it's kind of like silencing itself, and it's like that you're focusing in on this relationship and this love that you have for this person, and you're realizing or like rediscovering how special it is to you or something like that. Well, I'm sure it's always been special to you, but it's just like it's just being highlighted that this is an energy that you're moving through right now. But and it's really sweet. My guides also want me to share this video with you.
The best thing I ever decided to do was just be quiet. I have nothing to say. I'm not convincing anybody that I'm a great person, and I'm not trying to fix anything I didn't break. I'm not fighting for anyone to see my worth. Whatever you do is on you. You better hope you don't regret it. In my silence, I found peace. No longer bound by the need to prove myself or to mend what wasn't mine to fix. I discovered a new kind of strength. It's a quiet strength, born from knowing my value doesn't hinge on anyone else's recognition. I've let go of the exhausting pursuit of validation and embraced the serenity that comes with self-acceptance. This decision brought clarity. I could finally see that my worth has always been there, independent of others' opinions. Now I move through life with a quiet confidence, unburdened by the need for external approval. Those who see my value and respect it are welcome in my world. Those who don't.
And I think that quote is so beautiful. But yeah, there's something about there's silence in your life now. And I love how he said, like, in the silence, I find my voice. And the quiet, like, I'm no longer, maybe this reading is just simply realizing that all the busyness that you felt you needed to be a part of to prove your worth and to like climb the ladder or something like this is like the need for that is gone. And so now you're finally able to embrace what matters most to you, peace and quiet, and in that the most sacred and beautiful experiences come. And also he kept saying over and over again, you're learning that you don't need to mend anything you didn't fix. And this could be a message coming in from your guides just to remind you that you are worthy. And if you've had any broken relationships in the past because I don't know, maybe they had expectations of you or ideas of how you should live or something like this, and maybe you have felt like, wow, I wish I could go back and fix that so this person could still be a part of my life, or they can love me, or whatever. Your guides are saying you don't need to mend anything you didn't fix. If that has been something that has been on your heart. But so first, in the oracle cards, first we have a blessing woven in truth. And this reads, have the courage to speak your truth and a heavy burden will be lifted. It is best that everyone involved know where they stand. The truth will set both you and others free. This is a blessing for all concerned, but most of all for you, dear one. So I think that kind of like we were talking about how your worth is not defined by how other people feel about you or think about you or your path. There's truths that you know and that you can share. There's truths. I think you're a truth teller, actually. I think you're a truth teller, and that might be why there's people around you that maybe have abandoned you or rejected you or are giving you trouble, like projecting onto you the way they feel things should be or what their truth is or something like this. But your guides are saying continue to be a truth teller anyway. And then we have a blessing of gratitude. And this reads, be grateful for all your experiences, for all in life serves a purpose. There is a blessing in all that did or didn't happen. There is a blessing unfolding this very moment. Listen to your heart and follow its wisdom. Be mindful, for the journey is as important as the destination. So yeah, there's something really beautiful that you have become, and it's something really beautiful that you have learned in your experiences with these people. And I am very familiar with the journey of being a truth teller. It is painful sometimes. It hurts like hell sometimes, because we are surrounded by so many people that love the illusions they have been a part of. And it's really difficult for them to break away. So it's like easier for them to accuse you of being all these things that you're not and make it all about you. You're the problem. You're the problem. And they're not. And their illusion they live under is not the problem. It's just all you. It can be really difficult to be the truth teller when people around you do not want to see the truth. But you have... because you've had integrity of spirit anyway, because you've been able to withstand the storm of the opinions and ideas of other people anyway, you have realized so like who you've become on this journey. There's so much to be grateful for here. There's so much to be proud of yourself for here, because you've overcome a lot and you've also become a warrior of light, you could call yourself. And moving into the tarot, this is kind of why I got the empty nester vibe. So we have someone walking away here, and like the house has gotten really quiet, and like really, really quiet with the High Priestess coming out. And this child is learning something. Like, so maybe your last kiddo went to college or something like this. That's kind of... Or if it's not that, which I'm sure it's not that for a lot of people, it's like people have, yes, you have trusted your intuition on something really important, and you've made discoveries that are true, and you hold them up for people to see. And your guides want you to know that you should be very proud that you're doing that. Even when people walk away from you, even when people respond to you and your efforts to bring truth with apathy, you should be very proud of what you've done here, because it's like, this is a part of your divine path, your purpose, to bring light to people so they can feel joy. Because when we're living under illusion, we're not going to feel joy. We're not going to be happy at a soul level. It's actually going to be very wounding for us. And it's like, the deeper we go into the illusion, the deeper we live that, the deeper we teach our children that, like the further the trauma will go. And so you holding up this truth, even when people are ridiculing you for it, is something to be very commended. I mean, you should be commended for that, is what I'm trying to say. And do not let these people who like to live in illusion, these people who like to throw darts at you because you're doing this, do not allow them and their energy and their words to touch this beautiful path that you're on, to halt you in your movement forward. Not one time, not ever, because these people are not seeing things clearly. They're in a fog. They don't have the wisdom and the experience that you have had the humility to learn. Like the King of Swords in reverse, they can feel like they're the most wise, but they don't know. They can't see 2 feet in front of them. But someone who has the humility to go back to the drawing board and learn the truth from the beginning, and then to hold up that truth, that's what you've done here, Leo, and this is really beautiful. The world needs you, and I'm really grateful you're here and that you're sharing these truths with people so they can finally be happy. And that's the message from your guides that they're wanting to tell you. I hope this was helpful, and we'll talk to you next time.